now I'm like, nah, dog, let me go to this teacher and tell them, hey, Joe, I need to go to the toilet right now. I'm gonna pee myself. I go to the teacher, I tell them, hey, Manir, I want to go to the toilet, bruh. That guy's like, no, go and finish your 1,000 sentences day. Y'all are probably like, yo, bro, why didn't you just walk out? You could have just bro, they used to move us in boarding school, you understand? So I go back to my seat, I'm writing. I'm sitting, I'm like, yo, dog, what do I do? And I'm like so scared, bro. So I'm like literally pressed as hell. I don't know whether to just run out, go to the teacher again. I don't know whether to just jump out the window. And I'm like, nah, you know what? I'm just gonna go under this table and pee. So I'm doing this, bro. I'm checking, bro. I'm like this, looking like a crackhead and stuff. Finally, I go under the table. I don't know how. FIZA in the building. FIZA in the building. FIZA in the building. Boys, we're dropping back-to-back bangers. As you can see, we're dropping back-to-back bangers, bro. I dropped the video for you yesterday. I hope you watched it. And I'm dropping a video for you today, bro, on a Friday. And guess what, boy? It's a story time.
Let's go, boy.
Yeah, it's a story time, boy. So, hey, man. Yeah, you guys know about the thumbnail. You know what's gonna be happening, boy. Hey, so let me explain this video for y'all real quick now. So, this is the time I peed in my shoe because the teacher refused to let me go to the toilet. You. Hey, I can't believe I'm making this story time, bro. Ish. You guys better like this video and subscribe to the channel. Ish. You know? So basically that's the story, boy. That's the story, boy. So yeah, before we get started though, that has to get to 30K, bro. That has to get to 30K, bro. That thing's been going up, guys. It's been going up. Clearly, there's some people that are subscribing, but I can see there's some people that are not subscribing out there. It's fine. We see. Okay, big baller, we see. You don't want to subscribe to the channel. It's fine. But for the people that are subscribed, my G, you and me, boy, we're going far, boy. Hey, man, make sure you subscribe, man. If you want to join the fam, boy, you know. So, hey, man, let's get that thing to 30K, bro. Let's get that thing to 30K before Sunday at least, bro. I can't we can do it. So, hey, man, let's start with this intro. Let's start. If you don't know how to do the intro, just calm. Do it with me. Ish. Let's get it. Ish. FIZA. FIZA. So I went to Lord Milner School, bro. It was a boarding school, by the way. It was a boarding school in Settlers. I think Settlers is in Limpopo, bro. Yes, boys. I went to boarding school in Limpopo, bro. I don't know what I was doing there, but I was there, boys. So, hey, man, for the people that went to boarding school with me, if you're watching this, shout out. But, hey, man, yeah. So, actually, for the people that are watching this that know this story, boy, comment down below. Because, hey, I think there's some kids that would remember this story, boy, because this story spread throughout the whole school. So yeah, man, I went to boarding school. I went to Lord Milner School in Limpopo, basically, nah. And yeah, I was in grade 4, and then I was in like the senior hostel. So there's basically like it was a girls and boys boarding school, but the girls were like separated from the boys. We only hlangana during school time, boy. Like we were going to school, going to different classes. Other than that, we couldn't hlangana, boy. Like we weren't allowed. Like yeah. So I remember I was in grade 4, and this time I was in like the senior hostel, and I wasn't in the junior hostel, boy. In the junior hostel, I was in grade 3, and the junior hostel was like grade 1s, grade 2s, grade 3s, and then the senior hostel would be the grade 4s up until grade 7, everything. Now, sure. So I was in the senior hostel and everything, and yeah, basically I was with the seniors and fine. I was considered a senior, sure. Okay, sure. Now, I don't know what happened, boy, but there was a certain week, boy. There was a certain week where there was just pure chaos in the senior hostel, boy. Like, there was just pure chaos, boy. I don't know what was going on. I think it was during the time when there was load shedding, dog. So, we didn't have, it wasn't load shedding back then. It was like power outages. So, we used to have like power outages now. And basically, when there was a power outage, the boys would literally like get up and start running around the hostels, like making a noise, causing chaos and stuff like that. So I think that's what happened, boy. And then the whole senior hostel got punished, boy. And the punishment was we had to write down like a sentence, boy. A sentence, one line, a sentence. We had to write down something like, so I don't know, bro. We had to write down something like I will behave and properly and no. I will be respectful. Something like that, but we had to write that down. And we had to write that down 1,000 times, boy. We had to write that down 1,000 times, boy. I'm not playing. We literally had to write this down 1,000 times. Dude, that line, boy, to write that sentence. This is not those small sentences, boy. You have to write down the full sentences. So I will behave in something. I'll behave 1,000 times, boy. When you hear it, now it's like, dog, that's so easy, bro. I could do that. No, no, it's not that simple, boy. It's not that simple. Listen. This is what made it tricky for us. Also, we could not write those sentences during school time. Basically, when you are at class, you cannot. If you were caught writing it in class, I guess you were in trouble. You were gonna get in trouble or something because it was the boys. I don't know, dog, but you couldn't you couldn't write it also in class. Also, you couldn't write it in class because, dog, you have to focus on another subject. You understand? So you can't write I will behave what while Afrikaans is chowing you, boy, while the we're learning Stompy. It didn't make sense, boy. You see? So, hey, bruh, most people, they didn't do it during school times. Fine. And what's this? You couldn't write it. You couldn't write it. What's this? During sleeping times, bro. You couldn't wake up and decide to write it. No, dog. Back then, boy, they used to switch off all the lights. All the lights were off, and only the leaders were allowed to walk around and make sure that everyone's sleeping and stuff. But hey, man, your light had to be off and you had to be dosing at that time. So the only way you had to write this sentence 1,000 times was after school, right? It was after school, but. Listen, this is what they did. They gave us detention. They gave the whole boy, the hostel, they gave us detention, all of us, boy. So we had to sit in the boys' hall and we had to write that thing 1,000 times. You understand? We had to write that thing 1,000 times. You weren't allowed to go to the toilet. You just had to sit there. If you didn't go to the toilet, it was your fault, boy. It was literally your fault. So you had to sit there and write that thing. So if it's just a normal day. It's just a normal day. I think this is day 3 of doing this, boy. This is day 3 where after school, every boy from the senior hostel has to go to the school hall and write that thing, boy. No going to the toilets. And I think you had to do it until the next time we eat supper. We had to do it until the next time we eat supper, bro. And supper was at 6 or something, dog. So basically, we leave. It's after school at 2, and from 2 to 6 o'clock, basically, I think 6 o'clock, dog. You can't go, boy. You in that hall writing, boy. 1,000 sentences, boy. 1,000 sentences, bro. I think it's 1,000 sentences, not 1,000 words. I'm telling you, bro. It's 1,000 sentences. They said 1,000 times, bro, and we had to write it down. Sure, Fede. I think it's great. It's day 3. Day 3 of detention. Sharp. We can't go to the toilet. Remember, nah? If you're stuck in that place, you're stuck in that place. You can't go to the toilet. Sometimes they will let you go depending on if you're pressed or not, if they could see. But hey, man, it was red. So I remember, dog. I was sitting next to my friend, and I'm there, boy. I'm writing down my words. I'm writing down just like everybody else. Guys, there's probably freaking 200 boys, 200 kids in the school hall writing I will not 1,000 times. And the only way to get out of the detention and never come back the next day, or never come back at all, is you have to show the teacher that you wrote it, boy. And they would count it. They would count all of it, all of the sentences, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 1,000. So there was no cheating, boy. You had to do this thing. I fed it, dog. I'm writing. I remember this day, boy. I'm writing. My friend is with me and everything. Hey, boy, I need to go to the toilet. No, these people are not gonna let me go to the toilet. Hey, let me force it in. Let me try to what's this? Let me try to force it in and wait until supper time. Let me just carry on writing this thing. I'm writing. Now the thing is, have you ever tried writing something important while you're pressed? You can't concentrate. Your body's always you're only gonna start focusing on the pee, bro. You're only gonna start focusing on you needing to go to the toilet, bro. If you understand what I mean, you understand what I mean. Comment down below if you understand what I mean. So it makes it more difficult to continue writing that thing. Sure, I'm getting pressed now. Now I'm like, nah, dog, let me go to this teacher and tell them, hey, Joe, I need to go to the toilet right now. I'm gonna pee myself. I go to the teacher, I tell them, hey, Meneer, I want to go to the toilet, bro. That guy's like, no. Go and finish your 1,000 sentences thing. I'm like, sir, I need to go right now. Hey, Baba, they said no, dog. They told me to go sit down live. And the thing is, y'all are probably like, yo, bro, why didn't you just walk out? You could have just bro, they used to move us in boarding school. You understand? I don't think y'all understand boarding school. I don't think y'all understand boarding school. They used to move us, boy. And I don't know if it was allowed back then, but that's how I'm name dropping, boy. That school, the name of that school was Lord Mulner School. The name of that school was Lord Mulner School. And I remember those teachers used to move us. They used to move us with cricket bats, sticks. But they used to move us, dog. I used to have literally have, after you get moved, boy, it showed on your palm, boy. Like your palm had like some or so over here, dog. Like they used to move us, boy. Guys, anyone from Lord Mulner School, if you ever went to that school, please comment down below, bro. Because I know for a fact that you know what I'm talking about now. So, hey, man, well, back to what I was. Now I'm pressed. And this teacher's not letting me go to the toilet. And, hey, man, I don't want to get moved. I really don't want to get moved. So I'm like, you know what, like, dog, let me just tag it out, boy. So I go back to my seat, I'm writing. Hey, Joe, nobody knows what's going on, boy. Like, I am going to pee myself. Like, I'm literally going to pee myself if I don't go to the toilet, bro. And that time, the teacher doesn't want to let me go to the toilet. Hey, so, dog, I'm sitting. I'm like, yo, dog, what do I do? I'm like, hey, man, let me try find something to pee in. Let me try find something to pee in. So I'm looking around. Hey, I'm trying to look for a bottle. Boy, there's no bottle. But let me explain to y'all what's this. How the tables are. The tables are for like the school hall for the boys. So the tables are really long, boy. They're really long. So maybe like the table will be long from here to here, and maybe there'll be like 40 boys on that table, boy. Like 40 boys here. 40 boys facing here, 40 boys facing here. You get what I mean? So the table was really long, dog. So, yeah, man. So I'm busy looking for stuff. So maybe like I can pee in, bro. Like, hey, dog, there's nothing, boy. There's no bottle. There's nothing. That's why that time I'm pressed. I remember this day so vividly, bro. I remember this day, dog. I'm so pressed to the point where I'm looking at the window, bro, and I'm thinking about jumping out. I'm literally thinking about jumping out, boy. Like the window is right there, dog. That's how pressed I am. Mind you, guys, that's what I will say. Fuck that boarding school. Fuck the boarding school, bro. There was some good moments there, but fuck that school, bro. One of my worst primary times was in that boarding school. Fuck that school, bro. Racist school, bro. Hey. So okay, let me carry on, boy. Where am I, dog? I got so pressed to the point where there was a window there, and I literally felt like jumping out of it and running to the toilet or just pissing on the field because that's how pressed I was. But I'm like, nah, I'm gonna get murdered if I do that. I don't want to get beaten. Remember, they murdered us. So I'm like, nah, let me not do that. Okay, sharp. I'm like, then this is what I decided to do. I had Timberlands back then, and Timberlands were quite big, bro. So I was like, dog, I have no other choice, boy. I have these shoes, and I knew these shoes could like hold water, boy. Guys, don't judge me. I had no other choice. The other choice was to get either, bro, if I was gonna get moved, and pee myself either way. So, hey, man, I saw no other choice. I saw that Timberland boot that I had, and I knew it can hold water. So I'm like, nah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go under, and I'm gonna pee in that thing. But like, I was so scared because literally everyone's on the table writing their I must behave 1,000 times, boy. You know, and I'm like so scared, bro. So I'm like literally pressed as hell. I don't know whether to just run out, go to the teacher again. I don't know whether to just jump out the window. And I'm like, nah, you know what? I'm just gonna go under this table and pee. So I'm doing this, bro. I'm checking, boy. I'm like this, boy. Press. You know when you press, boy, you everywhere. You fidgety, right? So you're like this. I'm like this. I'm like this, looking like a crackhead and stuff. Grade 4, dog. Needing to go to the toilet. I'm like this. Finally, I go under the table. I don't know how I went under the table without anyone noticing. Because there's like, boy, it's like, imagine 20 boys just looking at you, bruh. But I guess they were facing down, but I don't know how they didn't see me, boy. I go under the table. Now I'm under the table, boys. Now listen. Now I take off my shoe. I take off my Timberland, boy. Are you listening? I take off my Timberland, boy. I'm under the table. We're under the table now. I take off my Timberland. I check. No one sees me. No one's going to check under the table. I'm like, sure. I start pissing in the shoe, boy. I start pissing in the shoe, boy. Hey, I'm giving y'all a young ASMR, boy. So I start pissing in the shoe. Yeah, sure. Hey, boy, I'm nervous that time. I'm doing these ones, boy. I'm scared, boy. I'm under the table doing these. I'm pissing in the shoe. Sure, I'm done pissing. Oh, boy, I am relieved. Like, I'm so relieved. I'm glad I peed. Sharp. What's this? I'm done peeing. I pull up my pants and everything, nah. I come back up slowly like this. No one back at me. I'm like, I just peed in my shoe, bro. I got up, nothing had, like, no one back at me. So I ended up like what's this? Acting like nothing happened, but I ended up like going and writing my what's this? My words, the sentences that I had to write. You see, but then I made sure to put the shoe in a space where like I couldn't kick it or anything, and other people couldn't kick it at all. So like I put the shoe in between my legs basically, and my plan was as soon as like what's this it's supper time. As soon as it's supper time, I'm gonna take that shoe and I'm gonna chuck it out the window. Sharp. Now we're writing and everything. We're writing. Some other gent from across the table kicks the shoe. All the piss is out, boy. All the piss is everywhere. And now pee stinks, guys. Now the piss is drying up. Now people are like, hey man, it smells like pee. The leaders end up catching me. They tell sir, this boy peed in the shoe. And then now the pee is everywhere. And everything. Now everyone's looking at the whole school. Everyone's looking at me saying, yo, this kid peed in the Timberland. He peed in his shoe. My friend is like, dog, I had a plastic in my pocket this whole time. You could have asked. I'm like, was I supposed to know you had a plastic in your pocket, bro? You understand our situation right now? Hey, man, yo, dog, everybody ended up finding out. Hey, the teacher, like, shouted at me. But I'm like, dog, at the same time, what pisses me off about that thing is, you knew I had to go. I wanted to go to the toilet. I kept going to you. That's why I don't like that school, bro. That's why I literally don't like that school. You knew I had to go to the toilet, dog. And you niggas used to murras, boy. Hey, dog, that was actually effed up. But, hey, man, it's crazy that I can talk about it, man. It's crazy, boy. You can't, like, I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry because I feel like I would want to, like, murder that teacher right now, boy. Just a boost clap. Just a young... Because, dog, I told you I needed to go. But fine. Everyone found out. Dog. Then long story short, the whole school ended up finding out, boy. I was known as that boy that peed in his shoe, bro. I was known as that boy that peed in his shoe, boy. And no one understood the story that, dog, I was pressed. They didn't want me to go to the toilet. You know? I was so embarrassed, bro. boy. Yes, sis, dog. That was like an embarrassing story, boy. Yo, you understand? My whole primary school life, I have tried to make sure that nobody gobs about that story ever again, bro. Yo, I even switched schools, bro. That's how much I hated that school so much, bro. I told my dad, I'm like, dog, I hate this school. Take me out of this thing, boy. Why am I in Limpopo, boy? Like, why am I there? You see? But hey, man. Yeah, so basically that's the time I peed in my shoe in primary school, boy. Yeah, man. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Make sure you guys make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Hey man, if you want more story times, make sure you tell me, boy. Actually, comment down below. Yo, bro, I can't believe I told that story, boy. Comment down below if you guys want more story times, bro. So hey, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I'm dropping high school confessions. So I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, and I hope you guys are safe, and hey, peace.